What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today we're going to be doing a simple medieval house tutorial. It looks a little complex at this point, but it's really not that hard. We're going to be doing the foundation and getting that out of the way, and I'm going to kind of show you what to do, how to do it, and we're going to get there. So hopefully you guys can learn something out of this, and it'll help you in one way or another. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, our first rule of business is the foundation. It is going to be like this. I'm going to show you what to do. So first of all, you want to make a face like this, and you want to make it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 across. And you want to build it sufficiently up so that you can have a good looking foundation. I would say 2 up from the lowest point. Over here it's 1 up, but we might just bring it up 1 more. So yeah, we're just gonna bring it up 1 more block like that. There we go. Now this way is 1, starting with the end block, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now we bring it out so that we can have variation on the back like that. You see how that comes 1 out there? That is important, so it really looks nice. And we're going to go ahead and do this really quick just to make sure that we don't forget it later on. There we go. And we're going to build across there. And that again is 7. You just match it to that side over there. Now another thing that you do is you go 1. So you start from this corner block here. Technically you can destroy all of this because that'll give us more room for the interior, which is important because when you're building a house of any type, you want to try to fit the interior to the exterior, not fit the exterior to the interior. You want to fit the exterior to the interior. I'm sorry, I had that backwards. Because if you fit the interior to the exterior, so like you build the exterior without the interior in perspective, then you lose a lot of space because some people like to build like really big around the outside. So let's just do this. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then same here, this is going to be 7 wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So basically it's a lot of 7s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 5. So 5, 7, 7, 7, 7, 12, 7. So if you guys didn't get that, just go back a little bit and watch it again. So another thing that we're going to do is another very important thing is we got to add in some detail blocks. So let's grab some of this what do you call it? Actually, we're going to do this first. I'm sorry. We're going to put some cornerstones along the side. It doesn't really matter because they're going to be covered up anyway later on, but we're just going to do this along the corners here. This is a really cool detail block, and it really adds in that realism there because typically you would have this sort of like cornerstone. We have lots of sunflowers in the way, so I'm sorry about that. And now we're going to grab our, this is going to be our gray stained clay, and we're going to head over here and we're going to hit up the side of this house with some stained clay because stained clay really adds in that mixture to make it look really nice. And you're just going to randomly splatter it around. You want to make sure you have a fairly even what do you call it, application of normal and the gray stained clay. The cool thing about the gray stained clay is that it looks like cobble is underneath it. It's like painted, so it really works well with the cobble. Now our next order of business is we're going to grab ourselves some stone brick stairs. We'll pull the thread out of the way and we're going to sample this. And we're going to build up these corners here. This is another important part because this is not only detail, but it also is a good way to detail the outside and support the structure. Now you notice that I didn't put it on this side over here, and I will tell you why soon. But we're going to go ahead and finish doing this. We're going to do 1 up here, 1 up there, 1 there, 1 there, and 1 there. Very good. So all around the corners, just to make sure you have that detail. So now that we have finished our outside portions like so, it looks like we actually have one more there to do. So we're going to grab, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and it's going to be right here actually. Right here. Because you want to even it up with that right there. And so now we have an idea of what we want to do. So now our next portion is we're going to be building the walls up, and then we'll make the chimney. So let's get to it. Alright guys, so we have finished the foundation. Now we're going to go ahead and build the chimney. You're going to build the chimney on this side, not on the side that has, it's flat right there. We want to put it on this side. So we're going to build our cobble all the way up to there, and we're going to place the cobble there, and we're going to place it all the way up, and we'll figure out where we want it to be once we have decided where the roof top is. So we're just going to leave that like that, and we're going to add in some random gray like so, just to add in that extra detail. Now what we're going to do is we're going to build 3 up here, 3 up there, and also we're going to do it there too, because we're going to find that out why we did that soon. We're going to have 3 up there, 3 up there, there and there, there and there, and then 1 here and 1 here. Alright, so now you guys see this, you have an idea of what's going on. Now let me just see this really quick. Okay, so now I see what I did wrong here. We want to do this instead, all the way out, and then we want to do this, and then that's going to stay there. Now what we're going to do is grab our like so. I'm going to put upside down stairs there, and we're going to put another several things like that. And now that's important because we're going to be adding in that sort of like out section there, and that's going to really add in some detail. So now we're just going to fill this all in with some snow. This is actually snow here, and the snow block right there, and it's the metadata. In the Conquest resource pack, it's a metadata, and you can make it into timber frames and such. Really cool features that you can use with it. So we're going to do this all the way up. Same thing here. Same thing here. I'm just going to time-lapse the rest. Alright guys, so we have the wall completed. And so there's going to be a door here. There's going to be a window here, here. There's going to be a door here, window there. There's going to be a window there, and there. And then there's going to be a window here, there, and there. So lots of windows in this house. Just to sort of break it up, we'll just kind of go around and kind of see what's going on. You get the idea. So I just had actually one window in the middle of that section, so that's actually a better idea. So we're going to do this. So on this section over here, we're going to take those back up, and we're going to do that. Alright, so we have a basic idea of what this house is going to look like now. So the biggest part that's going to probably confuse some of you is the roof a little bit, but we're going to do that, and it's going to be fun. Let's go ahead and do this porch first, however. So we're going to grab a little bit of that stone, grab the cobble stairs, and we already have that stuff. We're just going to grab that there. Okay, so what we want to do is come over here, and we want our porch to come out like so, just a little bit. And we're going to put those on top, and we're going to fill this space in with half slabs. And the half slabs are important because this is a porch. You could put full blocks, but the full blocks would not, you would lose depth. So that sort of adds some depth there. You can kind of feel like you can go under there and stuff. So it really adds some depth to the whole thing. So there we go. We're going to add those like so. And we're going to add the roof into the porch. Same thing here. And then the same thing here. Alright, so we have a porch now. Now what we need to do is detail these walls. And I'm just going to really quickly do that so that you guys can just kind of watch. But You can detail the walls however you want, but I'm just going to show you how I do it. So I will be right back. Alright guys, so that's a little bit of detail there, and now we're going to add in our little porch here. This is what's going to lead up to our porch so that whoever's up here can get up here. And we're going to add in some fence gates along the porch so that it sort of adds like a little guardrail so they don't just accidentally fall off the porch by chance. But let's grab some cobble here. And we're going to go ahead and build another stairwell down there. And so this actually could be a way down into, say, a basement or a cellar or whatever. But this is the actual entrance here to the, but actually we need to fill this in. So we're just gonna do this really quick. Fill our 13, 13, 1. That's both gravel and gravel 1. And then dirt and cobble, and we're gonna go 10. Alright, so we have that settled. So we have one level up, so then underneath that could be the cellar, in which this could be the way down, underneath this little like balcony there. Like that little jut out. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start making our roof, and in order to do the roof first, we got to do the A-frame here. So we'll go ahead and do that really quick. I think it was like that. Yeah, that's what it was right there. So we're just gonna do this really quick along the side, and that right there. And we're gonna do the same thing here. So this way we have a fairly good thing going. We just make sure that's the right height. Yes, it is. And then we're going to do some detail along the side here, which is actually going to go all the way down there. So as you can see, it's just like that. All right, and we're going to do that to all the sides. It looks a little weird from the inside, but yeah, it's okay. As long as it works, that's all that really matters. Okay. And there. Sorry guys, one there, and then we're going to put that one like so. Alright, so we have ourselves our basic house, and it's another important thing is the now the house is ready for the roof. And the roof, again, is probably the most important part of a house, because that is why you have a house in the first place, is to shelter yourself from the elements. And that is what we're going to do. So let's go ahead and get started on. Alright guys, so it is roof time. So we're going to go ahead and first of all grab some blocks, and we're going to border the tops of these just along the A-frames here. We're not going to be doing anything super special. Oh, I need to set the time again, but oh well. But this is the, we're going to set that really quick. P time 6 p.m. Alright. That gets back our atmospheric feel. So now what we're going to do is we have the border along here all the way along. So we're going to grab our stair blocks, and we're going to grab our half slabs. And the stair blocks are going to go right up like this. So let's just do this first. So you put them all upside down. You can decide if you want to do them differently, where you can just put them up and down. You know, you could do them like this as well if you want, but for time purposes and to make things easier, we're just gonna do that, and we're gonna do this. So as you can see, it's not very difficult. It's just, you kind of just put it up, down, and around, no big deal. And then along this area, you would do this here, and then the same thing here, you would do this. Up, down. Now again, guys, for those of you that are watching, you guys are like, oh, this is too simple. Well, this is a simple house tutorial, and that's just what it is. So this isn't a new fad for me or anything, but it's just a simple house tutorial that I want you guys, or I want people to watch, possibly, hopefully learn something. That is my goal. I want people to learn something from this. We're gonna go ahead and build another one there, and we're gonna do this all the way up, all the way down. All right. And also, since this is sort of like a outlet kind of thing, you have to have that top piece of spruce there in order to have the roof work for the rest of the house. So that is an important thing there. And we're going to finish this up over here, and we're just going to bring this along all the way to that corner, and then voila. Maybe we're going to do that too. And then we can say, voila. And now, another important thing is we're going to connect these, and you kind of can tell where the roof is going to end now. See how that works? All right. And what we're going to do on the top borders, we're going to put the stairs facing in on all sides. So they all want to face into the middle, like this, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then you want them all facing in to the middle there. And then let's go ahead and grab a half slab and put the half slab right there. All right. So now all we need to do is fill in all that area with the roof. And I'm going to go ahead and time lapse it. You guys are going to see me place stone brick at first, but that's going to change because we are placing in a metadata. So I will be right back. And well, first of all, before I do that, actually, there is one little thing that might throw you guys off. Is here you place in, not the green, it's the brown stained clay. There we go. See that texture there? You place full blocks just along that section there. Nowhere else do you need to place it. So anyway, guys, I will be right back, and we're going to go ahead and finish this roof. Alright guys, so we have finished the roof here, and now we're just going to finish up the chimney. So we're just going to grab a normal cobblestone wall. We're going to put that there, and then that is our chimney. We could bring it down one more, but you know, that's up to your guys' discretion. Another thing we can add, let's just go ahead, just for purposes, just for fun, we're going to add in some stained glass. And how about some gray stained glass all the way around? Just a couple here, one there. And another thing we can do is add in some more blocks there to sort of keep the detail going. Now, there we go. There we go. And now we're going to add in our doors. So we have 3 doors on this house. We have one there, one there, and one here. And this one there can have some kind of whatever step that you want. And then up along this side, you could put more detail up on this like that, and sort of add more detail and sort of keep it going a little bit. In fact, I would do this instead. That'll feel like it's holding it up. So that is our medieval house. Now for the floor plan inside, it's really quite simple. All you got to do is just kind of fill it in with half slabs. So first of all, what I always like to do is I always like to have some main support beams like that. And this actually does need to go down one more, but no big deal. The fireplace would go here. So you put your fire right there. So whatever you want to put there, fire, and voila, you got yourself some fire. And then you just fill all this area in half slabs, and you could put upside down stairs to make it seem like it's more supported and stuff. So I'm just gonna fill in one section to kind of show you what it's like. But yeah, you put the half slab or the stairs like this. See, this is the important part about when you're doing interiors, is you always keep your roofs in mind. So we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do that. And then that makes it feel like it's more supported and that the roof is up. So that is just one section. You do the same thing over there, same thing over here. And then the stairs would go up right here. So just like that. And then it works. Works like a charm. And then you just do this. Walk down, there you go, you're right by the fireplace. And you can decide what you want to do with this fireplace. I keep doing stuff that I not meaning to do for this tutorial. So the interior is up to you guys. All I wanted to show you is how to do a very simple exterior. It is not exactly the most detailed of my builds, but it is something that hopefully that people can start out with and sort of get an idea of how you can make a house. And it's sort of, you know, you try to get away from the symmetrical bit, or like that's basically all this tutorial is about. Get away from building symmetrical and build more asymmetrical. That is what I want you guys to see from this tutorial here. Is you know, like that little bit there. That adds the asymmetrical, that little like addition there. Same thing with this over here. You know, you kind of push that out, but then this side is, you know, sort of flat there. And then exactly like the shape of the house is asymmetrical in general. So but yeah, that's what I'm trying to get there, and hopefully you guys have learned something from this. And I'm going to try getting more stuff out. I have plans for the future, lots of cool things coming up. I just really hope that I can get there. And I've been having shader problems, like it's been crashing my computer. I had the longest time I was having problems with Forge. Forge was really causing me some issues just a little bit earlier, like last night it was. And I couldn't even open the game in Forge, so like I could just play in Optifine. So I couldn't play with shaders, and I was so upset. But I got shaders again, but they still crashed my computer or crashed my game for some reason. So yeah, that's just a bummer there. So I mean, it's not shaders, it's Forge. Something with Forge, something with all the mods I have. Something in the mod pack, I don't know what's going on. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked, please like. Those thumbs up really do lift me up. Comment, definitely want to see your comments, and definitely want to see what you guys think. And please subscribe. That really helps me, that really keeps me going. So yeah, please subscribe, and hopefully I will see you back next time. Until then, bye-bye.